Have you ever had one of those hunts where you spend way too much time behind the wheel searching for suitable habitat? Or huddled around maps with your friends, desperately trying to figure out where you should point it to next? Or perhaps you too have reassessed the life decisions that led you to be sitting at a gas station in the middle of nowhere, wondering where it all went wrong.
Here, this for sure.
Rooster Road Trip, sponsored by Casey's Breakfast Pizza.
Appeared to be some brush.
Ready to hunt.
If so, the second day of our Rooster Road Trip should feel eerily familiar to you. Sometimes the line between showing grit and tenacity and stubbornness and stupidity can be a bit blurry. But at the end of the day, the only way to really see how the pendulum will swing is to put boots on the ground.
We spent a lot of time in the car already. We're looking for WIHAs that actually have habitat as opposed to WIHA that looks good for, I don't know, field hunting ducks. We're getting, I won't say desperate, but we're gonna hike into this little gully and see what we get into, because you can't shoot them from the truck, and those that say you can, well, shame on you.
Yeah! Joining us for the next couple of days is Marissa Jensen.
Hi, my name's YETI. I'd like a sponsorship.
Marissa is Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever's Habitat Education Programs Manager and is also no stranger to the Rooster Road Trip. Therefore, we won't take pity on her because she knew exactly what she and her GSP YETI signed up for.
She can feel the tailwind. She's like, oh, I'm hitting a new PR today.
It'll be gone. It was just 250 yards in front of us.
She was standing up in this cut stuff when that flew.
Oh, did you find some birds, Woody?
That's a long tail.
Look like it.
Yeah,
Look like it.
waving in the wind.
Just pitched down. I mean, it's still on the private side, but just right there. Just when the habitat's starting to look juicy. The WIHA is.
It's actually not bad.
Finally, after a lot of driving, deliberating, and a little bit of walking, we saw a rooster. A far away rooster. A solitary rooster fleeing to private ground. So at least we had that going for us. Perhaps things were looking up.
First walk, first strike of the day. Birds 1, hunters 0. Literally saw one wild flushing bird. Now it's the fun exercise of let's stare at maps and try and figure out where we should end up. It's feeling like a scouting and road warrior type day, but if you can get the chips, it's always worth it. We shall see.
It's hard to complain about walking without results when previously you were complaining about not finding anything worth walking to begin with. Luckily, we were able to identify another, hopefully more promising WIHA property we thought could be worth exploring.
So we've traveled quite a few miles for a couple hours this morning in search of WIHA with good quality grass on it. We found a little bit of something here. It's been a little bit lean, to be honest, trying to find habitat. But the good news, it's relatively sunny. It's about 50 degrees out, and I talked to my wife as we were driving, and they're expecting 9 inches of snow, and it's 15 degrees up at home, so I'll take this.
The Kansas Walk-in Hunting Access Program, better known as WIHA, kicked off in 1995 in an effort to enhance the strong Kansas hunting heritage by providing public hunting access to private property. This program has grown into one of the most successful access programs in the country, with landowners annually voluntarily enrolling more than 1 million acres.
He's birdie. He's been birdie for the last 3-4 minutes, so we maybe have a runner.
just like that, with optimism fading faster than that unproductive point fizzled out, we knew we needed to pull up stakes and find some new country. So with the sun setting on a rough day one, we all took solace in the fact that the sun would indeed rise again. Hopefully.
Mission to ground control. There we go.
Yesterday was brutal. I guarantee there are birds around because there's lots of really good habitat. None of it was accessible via the WIHA, at least that we could find. So what do? We drove 2 hours the opposite direction we were yesterday. And lo and behold, we're looking at some nice grass, looking at some nice shelter belts. Guessing we'll probably find some quail, hopefully some roosters. But we're hungry. We're ready to flush some birds, point some birds, see some birds. But only one way to do that, and that's to walk some more, walk, and then we're gonna keep walking, and maybe if we're lucky, we'll get some pew 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 pew.
Little did we know how quickly we would finally put our eyes on birds again.
We're enclosed in this WIHA with barbed wire and pretty tall fencing. As we're getting our dogs through and our guns through, dogs come out here literally 30 yards from the fence and absolutely blow up a giant covey of quail.
Did any of them come down out in front of us where we can go hunt?
There
they go, another one.
That's a meadowlark.
No, that's not a meadowlark.
They're right
Those are
there.
quail.
Why are we
Right,
just standing
sorry.
around? Someone go walk up there with a
Hey,
dog.
hey, feel. So we've been searching for the better part of a day and a quarter now. Here they are, and there they go. All right, let's get organized.
Thanks, man. That was cool. Not bad. We're 100 yards from where we parked.
And we're only 50 yards from where we left this covey by
Yeah,
accident.
not bad. There's some more birds in front of us too. Yeah, so this WIHA that we're hunting this morning, you can definitely tell this is a landowner that has put some thought into their management of their property. I mean, this grass is beautiful. It's great for their soil. You can see back here where they've laid down some cedar trees. I mean, if you look at this habitat here compared to that hillside over there where the cedars are starting to take over, it's just a night and day difference. And of course, this is where we're finding the quail. Looks like we got a point right here.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. It's private. The unfortunate realities of public access versus non-public access, but
I was just saying, this plum here, right, it's right where I would expect to find a covey, and I look over and Gus is on point.
oh, it's like super quaily. It's just on the wrong side of the fence. So it's just like,
it
we
kinda
knew this
hurts.
was gonna happen. Like we knew this was gonna happen.
It kind of hurts.
But
Yeah, because they're probably 10 feet right there the way he's acting.
that's okay. As I've heard some elder guys tell me before, you gotta leave some for seed.
There's our seed bird.
There's a seed bird.
Gus! It's better than riding in the truck and sitting in your kennel all day, Gus? A little bit better. There we go. Nice job.
Good job, Merle. Good bird, Merle. Thank you for the retrieve, Stevie. Heck yeah.
Nice work, man.
Gosh, that feels so good compared to yesterday. Oh,
Good shot.
I mean, I love walking through prairie, but I like pulling the trigger too.
That was nice. Yeah.
It's so weird though, because based on what we've learned, it's like, well, there might be a few stragglers, and that's not what I expect out of quail. It's like, well, there goes the covey, they're all gone. But after 2 days or 3 days now of hunting Kansas bobwhites, there's so much popcorn action. It's like,
Yeah.
well, there could be a straggler.
Yep. That's exactly what Laura said when we were walking up here. She's like, we should go check it out because there might be one left behind. And that's exactly what happened.
I'm okay with the gentleman Bob's being even more gentleman.
There was one extreme gentleman in that group that wasn't going to fly. Gus is returning to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
You got it
That
though.
was a self-defense. Hey, buddy. Hey, just follow Gus.
We certainly saw the good, the bad, and the unproductive when it came to WIHA properties during this leg of the trip. But it's incredible how having a few little birds in hand can suddenly change the tone of a day.
This way.
Sometimes, even having a couple chances are all it takes to swing the pendulum back to positivity. Just ask any rough grouse hunter. But the most important perspective to keep in mind is that opportunities afforded by voluntary public access programs like WIHA are incredibly important for all of us to be able to strap into the roller coaster of emotions that comes with any true upland adventure. We ended the day by processing our birds and saying goodbye to Laura and the WIHA program, knowing full well we had to continue our migration across Kansas in order to meet some new friends and put eyes on different terrain. Coming up next on the Rooster Road Trip.
I got one.
The crew gets a quail's eye view of the work being accomplished by habitat specialists while following their bird dogs through hundreds of acres of permanently protected and publicly available habitat.